Hey gamers! If you're a fan of Soulslike games and looking for a game that you want to play in this 2025, then you've come to the right place. In this video, we will talk about best 15 Soulslike games that you should play in this 2025. If you notice that my voice is changing, please let me know whether you prefer this one or the old one. Actually, I'm really tired of using my voice, but I will do it as best as I can moving forward. Please let me know your thoughts on this. But before we dive into the list, I want to share the best platform for buying games today, and that's Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is the perfect website to buy games these days. Not only do they have amazing discounts, but they're also running giveaways you don't wanna miss. Like, seriously, look at these deals. For real, these deals are unbeatable. Do you really think you'll find amazing discount at another place? On Instant Gaming, you can buy games for various platforms including PC, PS5, Xbox, and even Nintendo Switch. Your transactions are legit, super fast, and their support team is ready 24/7, so you don't need to worry about anything. So what are you waiting for? Go check out your favorite games by using the link in the description below and start saving money today with Instant Gaming. By using my link, you're not only saving a ton of money, but also supporting this channel. Alright then, let's get back to the list. Obsidian Legion feels like the full package for anyone into dark fantasy and challenges. From combat and puzzles to epic boss fights, this 2D Souls-like looks addictive. In the game, you'll play as a badass scout from the nation of Folk, sent to the island of Ambala to find a mysterious artifact. The combat's all about that stamina system, super typical of Souls-like games, with both light and heavy attacks to mix it up. What got me hooked on this game during the demo was the atmosphere and the graphics. To me, it's the perfect combo for a game with those dark vibes. Even though it's not out yet, I'd say this is a must-have on your Steam wishlist. Mark of the Deep is a pirate-themed Metroidvania adventure with Souls-like elements that's bound to hook you. You play as Marcos, a rookie pirate who wakes up on a cursed island and has to track down his missing crew. The game offers a range of new abilities that you can use for combat and exploration, which is totally in line with classic Metroidvania games. If you're into challenging combat like Souls-like games and exciting adventures, I definitely recommend giving it a shot. I've already tried the playtest, and while there are still some flaws, this game has a lot of potential.
Return to your kin and yield to the
Chrono Sword is a new Souls-like action RPG that coming into early access on December 2024. Set in a beautifully dark fantasy world, the game features action-packed combat, formidable bosses, and an intriguing time travel mechanic. The gameplay also includes fluid mechanics such as blocks, sidesteps, and a dynamic attack system that rewards precise timing. While it borrows some elements from the Souls series, Chrono Sword shines with its own distinctive charm. The game's got a potential, and it's gonna be exciting to see how it evolves as more updates roll out. Trust me, you'll want to keep an eye on this one.
finally free.
Tales of Iron 2 Whiskers of Winter. This sequel is highly anticipated after the success of the first one. You play as Arlo, the young heir to the Warden of the Wastes, who has to defeat the Darkwing Bats in the frozen northern lands. The game has a lot of cool lore and a semi-open RPG world. The gameplay? Still top tier, offering a solid challenge. You'll be dodging, parrying, rolling, and keeping an eye on your stamina, just like the first game, but now you can use elemental spellcasting. You can wield fire, ice, poison, and electricity for some extra flair in battles. There's also base building in Winter's Edge, where you can upgrade your settlement to get better items and traps.
And so, a new tale begins.
If you're a fan of Blasphemous 2 and you thought you'd seen it all, think again. The Mea Culpa DLC is here, and it's bringing fresh challenges and deeper lore that will totally hook you back in. If you're craving more challenges and deeper exploration, this DLC is a must-try. It adds 2 brand new areas that are just as thrilling and full of mystery. Even though this DLC dropped last year, I still think it's totally worth playing in 2025, especially if you're into those 2D Souls-like vibes. Mea Culpa adds about 2 to 3 more hours of gameplay and really dives deeper into the lore. The map might not be as huge as the main game, but trust me, the new world is absolutely worth the price. Did you know there's a Souls-like game that isn't dark and edgy like the rest? Another Crab's Treasure feels more like Bikini Bottom vibe, but with that familiar Souls-like vibe. You play as Krill, a hermit crab who lost his shell. No joke, that's your whole quest. You're out here dodging, parrying, and fighting giant bosses just like any Souls-like. But trust me, it's not gonna make you wanna throw your controller out the window like Sekiro or Dark Souls. The combat is way more forgiving, and it's definitely easier on the brain, so you won't be stressing the whole time. If you're a newbie, or just wanna vibe out with a chill action game, this is perfect for you. It's not the hardest game out there, but the creativity in the world and its quirky characters will keep you hooked from start to finish. AI Limit, the latest action RPG from Sense Games, combines a sci-fi setting, anime aesthetics, and Souls-like gameplay into a truly unique package. The Souls-like gameplay is intense, with light and heavy attacks, along with a parry system that keeps the action thrilling. What's especially cool is the sync system, which boosts the damage you deal depending on how aggressive you play. The more aggressive you are, the more damage you can dish out. There's also the Nucleus system, where you can choose between how many souls you earn or how many you can store. Though still in development, AI Limit feels smooth already, and it's definitely one to watch out for, especially for Souls-like fans. Another a must-play for Souls-like fans is Wuchang Fallen Feathers, that dropping in 2025 combines dark vibes with brutal gameplay. Set in Shu during the chaotic Ming Dynasty, you play as Wuchang, a warrior with amnesia and a mysterious disease called feathering that's spawning monsters everywhere. The combat system is dynamic, offering a wide range of weapons and supernatural abilities that can be customized to match your playstyle. Each battle is intense, combining both magic and physical attacks for a thrilling experience. While I don't have all the details on length and performance yet, this game is definitely one to play for fans of action RPGs. Tyrant's Realm is a roguelite Souls-like game inspired by many dark classic PlayStation 1 games. This game offers a unique and exciting experience. What's really cool about this game is the mix of genres. Not only is it Souls-like, but it also blends in roguelite elements that make every death feel more meaningful. When you die, you get the chance to gather better gear and upgrades to help your character survive longer in the next run. One of its standout features is the execution mechanic, where you can take down enemies with one powerful strike. So satisfying, but it requires precise parrying skills. The game is super addictive and fun, keeping you coming back for more, even after failing countless times. Ballad of Antara is heavily inspired by Elden Ring, especially in terms of its atmosphere, vast open world, and challenging gameplay. However, the game adds its own unique twist by incorporating elements like parallel worlds and the emissary class, which bring more variety to the experience. Another cool feature is its multiplayer system, allowing up to 3 players to team up for an adventure together. With what Ballad of Antara has to offer, we might be witnessing the dawn of a new era for Elden Ring-inspired games, or what we could call ring-likes. With its mysterious open world, intense combat, and multiplayer mechanics, this game has the potential to become a pioneer in this genre.
等一下，你是探雾人吗？通向巨像的路已截断，得去与剑。
LUOYANG is a brand new Souls-like action game that feels like it's borrowing some major vibes from Nioh, Sekiro, and WoW Long Fallen Dynasty. Maybe it's just inspired by those titles, who knows? Set in the Tang Dynasty's Wuzhou era, LUOYANG is a single-player action game built on Unreal Engine 5. You play as an agent from the Heaven's Will Bureau, tasked with tackling cult crises, banishing demons, and maintaining peace in the capital city of Luoyang. The release date for 2025 is still up in the air since the game is labeled as coming soon. But if you're into Souls-like games, this one definitely deserves a spot on your wishlist. Duel Corp is a Souls-like inspired action RPG that you can play solo, but with early access, you can also team up with a friend. The game lets you mix and match classes, offering a customizable AI system with smooth and challenging direction-based combat. The pixel art world design will definitely hit you with some nostalgia, kinda like Minecraft, but don't be fooled, the graphics are top-notch HD. I've heard the multiplayer feature is super smooth. Just jump into matchmaking, and you're set to either tackle quests together or go head-to-head in PvP. Nine Souls is an epic blend of Sekiro-style combat in a Metroidvania world that's stacked with layers and a level of difficulty that's pure Souls-like frustration. The game even calls its combat Sekiro-light, and that's pretty spot on because the mechanics are similar to Sekiro, but simplified for 2D. Every move feels on point, smooth, and packed with strategy. The world of Nine Souls is built in a Metroidvania style, meaning you'll need to unlock new abilities to progress. There are moments where you'll face enemies that seem unbeatable, only to return later with new techniques like the air parry to take them down. The levels are packed with challenges, but frequent checkpoints make the experience manageable without taking away the tension. For all you Souls-like fans, here's some exciting news you can't miss. Lies of P, the action RPG that has been all the rage, is getting a sequel. And that's not all. A new DLC is also in the works to amp up your adventure. They've teased a few details about the upcoming DLC, including the possibility of a fresh and unique take on fantasy characters like Pinocchio. Expect some major gameplay improvements too, like better weapon and character balancing for more fun and fair fights. New features are coming too, including the option to wear glasses and hats separately, and the rising dodge move will now be a default ability, so no more unlocking it early on. Stay tuned for more. The first Berserker, Khazan is a spin-off of the super popular hack-and-slash game Dungeon and Fighter, DNF, by Neopo, which has been around since 2005. If you've played this game, it's like stepping into a Souls-like world. The gameplay reminds me of Dark Souls, with elements like bonfires, respawning enemies, and attribute upgrades for things like vitality and strength. You'll need to take down some serious bosses, each with intricate attack patterns. Even though the attacks are fast-paced, the game feels more dynamic compared to other Souls-like games. While the first Berserker is made for DNF fans, the game also aims to expand its reach to a wider audience, bringing the DNF universe to a whole new level with a premium experience.
You were chosen.
Elden Ring Night Reign is a spin-off of the original Elden Ring that focuses on co-op gameplay with roguelike mechanics. This version is all about a faster-paced experience. You team up with two friends, forming a squad, and each session is divided into 3-day cycles, with each day lasting 15 minutes. It's a multiplayer adventure featuring dungeon exploration in the classic Souls-like style, but shorter and more intense. Perfect for anyone looking for a fresh twist on the Elden Ring universe. The game is planned to release in 2025, so make sure to add it to your wishlist. You definitely don't want to miss out on this one, especially if you and your friends are fans of Souls-like games.
Swat away any and all who dare approach.
And that's it for today. What do you think about this list? I know there are best Souls-like games out there that I haven't mentioned yet. Please share your favorite Souls-like games that you think deserve a spot here. Don't forget to like this video and make sure you subscribe to this channel if you don't want to miss another great list. And as always, thank you for watching and see you in the next video.